for a couple, it's really helpful if they can honestly and separately keep their own little journals, a small notebook. And at the end of every day, just for 1 month, just 1 month's worth, if at the end of every day they can review their day separately from one another and mark down how many times, with some little hash marks, how many times were they disrespectful or abusive or controlling that day. Those words are all interchangeable, by the way. Disrespectful, controlling, or abusive. So if I got in the car and she was playing country music when I hate country music, and I reached over and said, I hate that shit, and I flicked the dial to something else, that would be an example of disrespect and controlling, something I would never do to another human being, but somehow I justify doing it to the woman I love more than all others on the planet. Or the woman who says to her husband, you're not going dressed like that, when he comes out ready for the party or the get-together. And he said, well, what's wrong with it? Well, you can't wear that. And speaking to him as if he were a 3-year-old instead of an adult person who gets to make his own choices. At the end of every day, we make those little notations, how many times we were abusive. And all that does is increase our awareness of how controlling we are and how abusive we are. And what you would see I think every person who would be willing to do that will see that over a month, whatever their high water mark is at the beginning of the month, in the first week of the month, by the last week of the month, the abuse will be reduced to nearly zero. Because moral people hate treating people they love in a disrespectful, horrible way.